This is Emma Stowe, and you're listening to Line for Line Podcast.
Look, the biggest podcast where you can learn them lessons. Line for line where you can learn from different sections. Made it out the mud, come tell your story, blessings. Never know who listening, never know who stressing. Devon gave you a voice, come speak your honest truth. Line for line, go bar for bar, it's up to you. Wanna talk sports, gov, and politics? Wanna talk about where you from and your accomplishments? Then Line for Line is really where you need to be. A platform that's really made for folks like you and me. You can find it all no matter what you seek. Whether you calling or you listening, tune in every week.
All right. And just like that, we're back in another episode of Line for Line Podcast. Before we introduce our special guest, we'll tell you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave an interactive comment for me and my guest. Just like that, we'll let her introduce herself to the world.
Hi, I'm Emma Stowe. I am 17. I go to Tremper, and I'm so excited to be here.
Of course. A lot of people are with Line for Line. But as we get ready to get started, just tell the people just a little bit about you, ma'am.
Oh, let's see. I am a musician. I sing with the Great Lakes Church Band. I've been singing with them like 2-ish years now. Not long, but I used to play some sports. I kind of got out of that, but I like to do some outdoor things here and there, and I like to watch a lot of sports. So a lot of basketball and football. It's kind of like my family thing.
Okay, so before you go further into details, please tell us you're a Chicago Bulls and Chicago Bears gal.
Yeah.
For real?
We're Chicago.
Let's go. Hey,
yep.
let's go.
We are not
let's
Wisconsin
go.
people.
For real?
Yeah.
It is so hard to find people who are Bears fans up here in Wisconsin. Like almost all my guests are Packers fans.
We're baseball too, so like the Cubs and whatnot, but we like the Bucks too.
Yeah.
So Milwaukee, obviously, you got to do some Wisconsin here.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, we're Chicago people.
Let's go. So just tell us a little bit about how you got into singing and what got you started.
I've been singing for like as long as I can, or at least musical for as long as I can remember. My dad played a lot of music, and
no way.
I going to church, hearing it all growing up, and when I was little in like the little Sunday schools, like doing the little music stuff, and I used to like fall asleep to Taylor Swift. So
no way.
Yeah, so it's always just been in my brain, and I've always loved choir. I used to do band, so I kind of got the instrument side of it, but I didn't really like it. So I was kind of like, oh, let's just sing. And then I started singing, and I actually met like my idol, Lauren Daigle, and she gave me this, like, we told her that I was in love with music and in love with singing, and she just told me, she's like, you just need to do it. You just need to stop like worrying about what other people will think, and you just need to just go for it. And I was like,
I feel like I need to take that advice from myself, because oftentimes we get caught up worrying about what other people think, and I wouldn't say we're shallow or anything like that, but I feel like it's human nature to kind of worry about what other people think. How would you say that you were able to grow out of caring what other people think?
How would I care? I think I just did it. Like, I think I found my team, and I think because I've met a lot of people who love music and have a passion for it as much as I do. In and out of the church. But I think I just started just to do it. And I still get nerves, I still get that little stage fright, but it's not like crazy. You start to do it, and you just forget that people are there. You forget that people are watching or listening. So I'll like post on my music page, and I'm like, half the time I do still think like, oh my gosh, I was flat on that. What if other people will notice? But it's like self-criticism. Yeah. You are your biggest critic.
Yep,
so
I was just going to say, with the work we do, we're our biggest critiques and our biggest fans as well, too, because the only person who's going to keep you motivated, keep pushing, is yourself. So just tell us this. 45 seconds before you hit the stage. Oh my gosh, that sounds like we're getting ready to play basketball or something. But 45 seconds before you get ready to hit the stage, just tell us a little bit what's going through your mind before you get ready to hit the stage.
Really? Like, I'm just, whatever song I'm doing, I'm just like, okay, I gotta hit that note, or okay, I gotta, like, if I'm doing harmony, like, I gotta go up like this way and then go down this way. Like, it's just like all going through my brain that I don't mess up, don't mess up. Like, people can hear you, don't mess up. Like, this is live. I can't just like re-record it, So a lot of this, like at the church, we will like pray beforehand with the whole team, and that kind of helps settle my nerves a little bit, since we're all there. And then I kind of do start to think like, we're all here, and if we mess up, we mess up. Like, it's fine. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how is it that you find yourself getting pumped before you get ready to go on stage as well?
I listen to my music.
No way, you listen to yourself?
Sometimes, and then I'll listen to whatever I'm singing. But like, I'll go through my page, and I'll listen to my favorite videos that I posted, or even like in my camera roll, and I'm just like, yeah. Or like if I'm singing the same song, I'll listen to it, and I'm just like, okay, like it's okay, like I can do that, like that's me, it's fine. Or in the car, if I'm going to somewhere, doing something, or meeting up with somebody to sing with somebody, I'll just think, and I'll play actually like different music, or like I'll play like a playlist that I like a hype playlist or my gym playlist or something like that. I just like kind of stop worrying. I just try to like get out of listening to the music I'm about to sing, so that I don't get too I don't overthink, so I don't get too distracted by all the little things that I might mess up on, and I just go for it.
Of course. Now, what type of music artist can we find in your playlist?
Everything, anything. Like I mean, it ranges from like Ariana Grande to the Beatles to We the Kingdom to it's crazy how much of an impact music can make on somebody's life. And I just, in my playlist, I'm very like everything. Like I have different playlists for different things, but it's like my gym playlist is like rap and like Christian rap and like regular rap, like
what's regular rap?
Like I've got, oh God, can I look actually?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Gosh, let's see. Like, I guess regular rap, like not Christian rap, because I don't know. Where is my gym?
My friend Calvin, he's the best Christian rapper you'll ever meet. I don't know if you heard of him or not. Like he's.
I've got a lot of Jack Harlow.
What? Okay.
Let's see, some Meek Mill, Migos, Drake, Pop Smoke.
No line for line podcast music in there. That's crucial.
Travis
I'm hurt right now.
Yeah, I've got a lot of that, and then like different playlists. Like I have a country playlist and stuff too. But I'm a big country fan.
Yes, now, what would you say has definitely been your biggest shortcoming when it comes to making music?
Shortcoming,
or maybe just bump in the road.
Right.
It wouldn't necessarily say have to be a shortcoming.
Honestly, lyrics.
Oh wow,
it's really hard. Or lyrics to like an instrument. Or trying to find the music that matches it. I can write something and then I just can't ever put it. So I have, my notes are full of just stuff, but it's, or sometimes I don't think that it's good enough or I'm going to get there. Like it just goes in the back of my mind. Like I want to make music and I want to go further with this, but I don't think like I'll make it. I'm like, oh, I'm from Kenosha,
Why does everyone say that? A lot of people think Kenosha just isn't that big of a place, but Kenosha has definitely been on the up and up, especially with the sports stars making it. Unfortunately, a couple of negative things happened in the city as well too that opened up that spotlight for the city. Great people like Line for Line podcast highlighting and documenting just work around the city for everyone, from doctors, lawyers, teachers, whatever the case may be. So it's definitely fun. I hope you don't think like that anymore.
I try not to. I got out of writing music, but I'm trying to get back in actually more recently. So
How far would you say you want to take this music career?
As far as I can take it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you have a team that works with you when it comes to like A&R, vocals, and things of that nature as well?
Not entirely. I have a lot of connections that I could use, but I'm in high school still.
Yeah.
I want to finish this out and maybe see what happens in the future. But, I mean, in the church, I've got a lot of people who push me, who like, I mean, Dave, even like he, always tells me all the time. He's like, if I think, I'm like, oh, I can't hit that note. He's like, Emma, hold your hand out and just like sing to your hand. And then it works every time. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so I guess, in a way, yes. And then in a way, no.
Yes, ma'am. It has actually been brought to our attention that you will be performing a song for us as well too, right?
I will, yes.
And are you ready for that now, young lady?
I think so. Are we ready for that? Yeah.
To win. Where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, where are you now when all I feel is doubt? Oh, where are you now when I can't figure it out? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up. You're not threatened by the war, you're not shaken by the storm. I know you're in control, even in the suffering, even when you can't be seen. I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up, child. Hey, look up.
Thank you.
As we get ready to close out this amazing episode, please shout out your social media handles where people can find and tune into your music as well.
Oh, yeah. My Instagram is Emma Stowe _music. That's my music one. And then everything's linked from there.
Now, if there was that one piece of advice that you would give to the young lady or young man who wants to follow their dreams of singing, what would that be?
Just go for it. Don't be afraid. It's okay if you are, but just do it anyways.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we just closed out an amazing episode of Line for Line Podcast. We greatly appreciate you, Emma, for having some time.
Thank you.
You calling or you listening, tune in every week. Line for line. Oh yeah, I'm going line for line.